Okay, so what is your role in the ENLIGHTEN project and what technology or expertise is your team contributing?
So I'm the project coordinator for the full consortium. My role is to coordinate and to make all the partners of the project working well together to put in place all the different interactions they should have and to report toward our funder, the European Commission, for the project. So I work in ArianeGroup. ArianeGroup is bringing its expertise into the propulsive system for large thrust engine for the project.
Perfect. So why is the development important for the future of European launchers?
We see an increase of the number and of the launch services and an increase of the demand to launch satellite. So a key aspect for the future is to provide a competitive solution to the market. And to do that, we work on the different field of technology in launch services and for ENLIGHTEN project for the propulsion system in order to provide cost-effective solution to propose competitive launch access services. It could be by a reduction of the production cost or by providing new features such like reusability or new aspect, new function on the engines.
Okay, so what progress or key results has your team achieved so far?
So I guess for the global project, we achieve major key steps. So in the different maturation plan we have, we already produce the first prototype hardware, for example, for the laser ignition system or for the electrical valve. And we test it at subscale level in order to in parallel, prepare an engine breadboard, so a platform ready to welcome those technology to test it in the future, in the next year.
Okay, so how do you envision your ENLIGHTEN technology being used after the project ends?
So these are large projects, so ENLIGHTEN will contribute by maturating a large number of technology and to maturate it up to a level to be ready to integrate in the different class of product. So for ArianeGroup, we speak about different time frame to integrate those development coming from the current engine we have on the market, such like the Vulcain 2.1 engine, or for new engine like the Prometheus one, and obviously for the preparation of the next engine after Ariane.
Okay, so Dimitri, what is your role in the ENLIGHTEN project and what technology or expertise is your team contributing?
So I'm part of the work package which works on the laser ignition system development, and basically we contribute this technology, this system into the overall project, and our final goal is to ignite engine demonstrator using our laser ignition system.
Perfect. Why is the development important for the future of European launchers?
Cost. This is the biggest part of the whole development. The laser ignition itself is it's unique in a sense that it's better in any possible way than any other type of ignition. And the biggest advantage of it is that the whole system is very light, which saves a lot of money per launch. And also it inherently allows for multiple use, which is very sensitive and sensible way of reducing the cost even further.
So what progress or key results has your team achieved so far?
Sure. So we developed from scratch the multiplexing system for the fibers to reduce the cost even further and to go from, let's say, you have 7 engines and you need 7 lasers to ignite every engine, 1 per engine. Now you need 1 laser and 7 fibers. So instead, and the fiber adds some weight, but incomparably less than 6 another lasers. And we developed a new type of ignition, ablative ignition, which requires way less energy, way less power, which allows to use 1 laser. We developed the whole multiplexing system, the whole fiber system around it. So our development is pretty much unique in a sense. And that's one of several milestones which we had, where the tests at DLR facilities in Lampertshausen, starting from small aquarium size system, which with just some few injectors, up to recent tests at P8 platform, which is, well, not yet a full-scale engine, but sufficiently bigger. And we will finish with engine demonstrator planned end of 2026.
Perfect. How do you envision your ENLIGHTEN technology being used after the project ends?
Well, a direct continuation of ENLIGHTEN is ENLIGHTEN-ED, engine demonstrator, where we will do this demonstration of the full-scale engine ignition with all components from all the work packages, including the laser ignition system. And after that, I believe in 2 years, there are already plans to do the first flights using laser ignition systems. And it will just continue from there. We are in the middle of technology transfer to Ariane subsidiary for full-scale production, like small series production of laser ignition systems commercially. So I see quite a good future for the overall project outcome and the laser ignition system in particular.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what is your role in the ENLIGHTEN project, and what technology or expertise is your team contributing?
So we're EDGX, a small Belgian startup, and we're working on basically an engine health monitoring system to integrate AI in the loop on the actual engine platform. So the expertise that we bring to the table is both developing the hardware and collaborating with our partners to develop the AI models and integrate them so that in real time we can get engine health information, and should any failures happen, we know it much more earlier.
Perfect. So why is the development important for the future of the European launches?
Well, it's quite simple actually. We need a lot more insights in what is happening in these systems, even before the flight, like to be able to do damage counting to assess whether we can reuse an engine much more quickly, or even during the flight to abort launches if something is going wrong much more earlier, or in the long run to kind of reconfigure the engine based on the telemetry that we see happening on board.
So what's the progress or key results has your team achieved so far?
So what we were able to do is develop a NVIDIA-based system that is able to be placed next to the rocket engine controller and take in various information like pressure or vibration information, sensor streams that we then process in real time using different AI models for anomaly detection, then eventually anomaly classification, and then in the future we're expanding that to reconfiguration of the engine.
So how do you envision your ENLIGHTEN technology being used after the project ends?
For us, this was really a project where we could demonstrate that the technology that we developed for satellites is also usable in different subsystems or contexts in the space industry. So we are developing the same technology that we usually do on small satellites, but now with a very different environmental profile. Of course, we have a lot of vibration going on. Still, we have some radiation and thermal challenges that we take into account. So for us, this was really the key opportunity to break in our technology into different segments of space and to continue now into a line of launcher products.